What's going on, guys? It's your favorite fat loss coach, Joel Staley, and if you clicked on this video, it essentially means two things. Number one, you want to get into incredible shape, and number two, you're finding it hard to muster up the motivation to do so. Great news, by the end of this video, you're gonna walk away with 4 tactical tips that you can put in place right away so you can get motivated and start seeing results right away. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into the tactical stuff, it is important to mention a big mindset aspect, and that is finding out what your why is. Now, I've heard them all. Maybe you walk into a room and you feel like people are judging you because you're overweight, your clothes fit weird, and it's affecting your self-confidence. Maybe you come from an overweight family, you're overweight yourself, and now you see your kids sliding into the same unhealthy behaviors and you feel responsible. Or maybe you just are out of breath walking up the stairs, or you have no energy at the end of the day to play with your kids. No matter what your why is, it's very important to sit with yourself for a little bit and figure out what it is, so when the hardships do inevitably come up, you have your why to lean back on and get you through those obstacles. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get into the tactical stuff. Tactical tip number 1, take a current progress picture. I can't tell you how many people have joined my Shed Fat Fast program. They've uploaded their before pic, and then they said, wow, I had no idea how bad things had gotten. The reason this happens is because a lot of us guys like to lie to ourselves and sugarcoat reality. So we'll walk into the bathroom in the morning, and in a specific lighting, on the right occasion, with a full moon out, hitting the right angle, we still see a little reminiscent of what used to be a six-pack, and we say, oh look, things aren't that bad, I still got it. The best way to get an honest assessment of where you're at is take 3 progress pictures, one straight on, one side, and one from the back. And what this will do is not only give you an honest assessment of where you're at, but also the reality of how bad things have actually gotten. Should give you a little boost of motivation to help get you started. Tactical tip number 2, switch it up. Now, what do I mean by it? It can really mean anything. If you've lost motivation, a lot of times that's because of boredom. We go to the same gym, we stick to the same diet, we do the same exercises, we see the same people, we listen to the same music, and then after years and years of doing this, it just loses its luster and we don't feel like doing it anymore. So it could be as simple as switching up your gym environment, switching up the music or podcast you're listening to, even switching the clothes you're wearing or the diet you're following or the exercises you're doing. What this can do is create a novelty effect and re-engage you, as opposed to going down the same boring rabbit hole. Now you feel like you're doing something new, something exciting, and that will definitely get you some added motivation. Tactical tip number 3 is make it bigger than yourself. Now, I'm a military guy, and I can tell you that we used to have reveille, or a wake-up call, at 4 a.m., and by 4:30 we had to be out on the field, exercising, do all these drills we didn't want to do out in the rain, and it sucked. I can tell you 100%, if it was just on me to set my own alarm, get up, and go work out in the rain, I would not have done it. But because I was a part of a community of men who are all striving to get better, who are pushing ourselves to our limit, and who are suffering with me, I knew that I had to do it, and it took the even need for motivation out of it because it became an obligation. So although you might not be in the military, you can still use this same cheat code by enlisting some coworkers at work or some buddies, or even joining an award-winning community like the one we have over here. So when those times do inevitably come up that you don't want to follow through with your plan, you know that you're part of something bigger than yourself and you're not going to let everybody down. And tactical tip number 4 is invest in yourself. Put your money where your mouth is. Think about it. It doesn't make a lot of sense if you're not willing to invest monetarily in this goal, that you're actually going to invest the time, energy, and everything that comes along with following a diet plan, going to the gym, and doing all these crazy things. They go hand in hand with each other. As a matter of fact, there is a saying in the coaching industry, no transaction, no transformation. The fact of the matter is, I've put all this information out on YouTube and all my various social media platforms already. You should know what to do. But because you don't have any skin in the game, you're not feeling the need to actually implement. So get out of your own way, go grab a credit card, invest in a program, whether it's ours or another community, and take massive action. Guys, hopefully you took something away from this video. If you want to see what's working for the clients we're training now, I've left a guide in the description of this video where we walk you through literally everything. And if not, be sure to just keep following me on social media. So like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, do all the things, tell a friend, send this to someone that's struggling to lose weight and looking for a little kick in the butt, and we'll see you in the next video.